Welcome back to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch. I'm Stephen Kerrigan. That one is Peter Roccaforte. Peter, do you happen to have, I don't know, maybe an intro for us?
Sure do. We are two pitch artists that learned from the best of the best decades ago to become the best of the best. From the Atlantic City Boardwalk to your local grocery store and big box retailer, we made companies millions of dollars selling products you'd probably roll your eyes at. And now we are searching social media for pitches that make our hearts sing, finding products and personalities that make you want to buy or make you want to cry. Welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch.
Teeth Whitening Strips.
Teeth Whitening Strips.
Teeth Whitening Strips.
Whitening Strips.
This happened last time, but I think this just clenches it. Is I need a stronger light because since I've moved, I'm not as close to a window, and my
you're in the shadows.
My ring light's not super powerful. But
You're
you know what?
shadows.
That's fine. I don't want anyone to get scared. So
You're a beautiful man. Don't sell yourself short like that.
well, I wasn't fishing, but I like what I got. No,
Of course you did.
Of course you were.
You think Steven's not message us at
Hit us up on the comments, the YouTubes, all the socials. We have Instagram now.
We do.
Do you want to guess what that handle is?
At So You Think You Can Pitch?
You got it, buddy.
All right.
This is why I keep you around.
Not just a hat rack. Although I was very excited to put a hat on today because you always have these cool sports hats, and I was like, I'm going to get myself a cool sports hat too and wear it.
Yeah, I love a fitted hat. I love a fitted. Oh, is that a snapback or is that?
No, this is just like a normal, good old fashioned baseball cap.
No, but how is it affixed in the back? Is it a fitted hat?
I don't know.
That is a snapback. Oh, it's Velcro. Okay.
It's Velcro. What does that even mean?
Yeah. Snapback is when you have the snaps in the back, but
there's a whole.
I like fitted. I like it fitted.
There's a whole hierarchy to this thing, huh? Can't just wear a baseball cap anymore.
Nope. And then you have
project.
You have the shape of the front, and there's the whole. Yeah,
I like the ones that are flat like this.
I think this one's supposed to be
this one.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
It's
cool
pretty
flat. That, so
I like a curve though.
I wear them this way. I don't know. I'm really concerned about the way I look, which is why I should probably invest in teeth whitening strips.
Have you used teeth whitening strips? What's your history with them? Yeah. Do they work? I don't know.
The strips I used, I wasn't thrilled with. And then I did like the purple light mouth guard thing.
Okay.
You basically put like a goopy goop into a mouth.
The UV sort of lightning thing?
Yep. And then you bite down on it and you plug it in and it lights up in your mouth and you let it sit there for 30 seconds or whatever. And you do that every night for like 30 days. They give you like a whole regimen. And apparently makes your teeth whiter. I was into that. And then I really wanted to try the purple toothpaste. I bought myself some purple toothpaste. It never arrived on Amazon. And I was like, well, I guess that's the universe's way of saying no purple toothpaste for you, buddy boy.
Purple toothpaste. Interesting.
The idea behind that is just like they pigment the toothpaste in purple, which is the counter color to yellow. And so it removes the yellow from your teeth because you're brushing purple pigment all over it.
So it makes the yellow appear white.
Basically.
It doesn't get rid of it. So
but none of these things get cleaning it. Like none of it gets rid of it except for cleaning. Like the teeth whitening strips are not getting rid of anything that's on your teeth, I don't think.
Well, what do they do then?
They are typically using the same type of, and I could be speaking out of turn. My understanding is that they use the same type of pigment, like technology that the toothpaste uses. But all the products are doing the same. Like the UV mouth guard and the purple toothpaste, they're all doing the same thing, which is just like adding an element that counters the yellow in your teeth.
I didn't turn the heat off. You can't hear anything. You can't hear my air system in the background, can you?
I don't know, Steven, because
Okay.
I feel like my sound system is Neanderthal compared to yours. So when you're like, can you hear that?
True.
I'm like, maybe not.
Maybe not.
And then you're like, hey, in our last episode, remember when you were breathing really heavily? And I'm like, no, I don't. And you were like, I do, because I heard every single breath.
I do. The audience does. They wrote to us about it. I would show you, but I don't think you can handle all the mean comments.
I can't. Don't show me. I'm frail. I'm vain and I'm frail.
I just see now. I want to really slam dunk on that, but you delivered it so well that I'm like, oh,
yeah, I know.
Oh,
it's real. It's real.
Speaking of reels, check out our Instagram reels, of which there's one at So You Think You Bitch. Yeah, so teeth. It's interesting. I don't remember ever doing teeth whitening strips. While you were talking about it, it's hydrogen peroxide or carbamide peroxide that bleaches enamel to remove surface stains. So the gel is breaking down stain-causing molecules via oxidation, brightening teeth over a 14-day period over 30-minute applications. So that's what's happening.
My take on it is this is like, you know, you get like an annual checkup. I feel like people should have like an annual teeth whitening session.
Yeah, it feels made up, right?
Yeah, like even if you choose to whiten your teeth, you're then going to make them yellow again. Like people drink tea, people drink coffee, people drink wine. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
Interesting.
If you smoke, you're really screwed, man. If you smoke cigarettes,
I don't know.
Gross.
God, I used to.
Screwed.
I used to for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. And it's so funny now.
Everybody said,
what?
Smoking's bad for you. And then everyone stopped smoking.
Yeah, if you believe the fake liberal media.
That's true. You can't believe anything that those guys say.
It's like the people that grew up in like secondhand smoke, like you see them at age 30 and you're like, oof. It's tough. It's tough out there. Yeah, no, I used to smoke, and it's so funny now because whenever I smell cigarettes, I'm like, why did I ever agree to this?
You were young and naive.
Young and foolish. What a strong and foolhardy girl I was. Remember when I wanted to stand outside?
How long did you smoke for?
Oh, I'd say a good 3 or 4 years, probably.
On that 4th year, you definitely could have benefited from
teeth whitening
strips.
Absolutely. Fine. If you don't want to talk, we can get into it. Teeth. That's your second segue, and I didn't ask for the first one. How's
your new job?
It's going.
You know, it's a great way to make first impressions
with teeth whitening.
Teeth whitening strips.
That's how the new job's going, Peter. Terrible, because I didn't have teeth whitening strips. It's not too much is happening because it's the first couple weeks, so you're getting spun up and all that. Teeth whitening strips. What product are we looking for today? Well, I'll tell you. Thank you for asking. All of our stats, as always, are brought to us by fastmoss.com. Fastmoss.com. Get your TikTok analytics. You can see trending products, most promoted products, US product tracked by GMV. Scroll back up to 180 days. Get all of your trending e-commerce lives happening. You can just be smart with all your videos and paid promotions. God, I should have written that down.
I feel like that really should have been written down.
I was dying in there. If they didn't give me any copy, they were just like, whatever.
You made
I was like,
made it like 45% of the way though. You were like a sprinter that just like came out of the gate a little too strong, and you're like,
yeah,
oh boy, okay, finish line's little ways down the road, son.
It's like a page of features, and I'm like, you want me to like, this is a whole page. What do you want me to write? What do you want me to say? Like, whatever. And I go, okay, great. Well, so it's what we use. It's what you should be using too. Right now, spend 200, get 200, spend 500, get 500, and so on and so forth for your business needs. Claim now at fastmoss.com. So,
I have the easy part of that. In fairness, Stephen, you have the hard part there, and I appreciate you taking the wheel on it, because all I have to do is say Fastmoss in a whisper voice.
Well, there's all sorts of like levels happening over here. I got this monitor, I got that monitor. I'm clicking through everything. It's all just too much. No, it's not. I just all the previous episodes up to this point, I was in a sabbatical in between two jobs, so I had like all kind of data to repair, and I drink my coffee, I do a little bit, I go do something else. This time it's like, okay, get ready. So while I am technically ready, I am not as coordinated as I usually am. But anyways, so that's neither here nor there. We are talking about, so we're back. We were going through the top of the charts for a while there on our episodes, and now we're back. So this is the top selling US sales ranked over the past 28 days is Dr. Dent Purple Teeth Whitening Strips.
Dr. Dent, you say?
Safe for enamel. Nope, enamel. Non-sensitive teeth. I got it on the second try. Dr. Dent's Purple Teeth Whitening Strips, 721 whitening sessions. Safe for enamel, non-sensitive teeth whitening, peroxide free. This is in the beauty and personal care. Over the past, it's number 2 in top sales, but it's number 1 over the past 28 days. There have been 266.3 thousand units sold. It has a $5.4 million GMV. It's number 1 in beauty and personal care. It's currently going viral. It's 100 viral, 100 popularity score, which is as viral and as popular as you can be. It has over 3.1 thousand affiliates and 7.9 thousand shoppable videos. So unit price for this is going to be $15.99, and your commission rate is actually 15% on this. So that's a little bit higher than we've seen in the past couple episodes. But yeah, trending product. It is happening now. You can jump in, get on there.
So you're making like $2 a sale, just about, give or take.
Yeah, 15% would be just under $2. Yeah.
Yeah.
16, 1.6.
Exciting.
Yeah, just under $2 per unit. 4.1 out of 5 stars with 13.5 thousand reviews. So
people are liking Dr. Dent, I hear.
It's definitely something that is popular. It's definitely something that ties into people's, like, any kind of health. This is one of the first health and beauty products that we've done, and I figured teeth whitening would be a pretty easy way to like get into it for us, because I've never personally pitched teeth whitening strips because frankly I've never had a cavity. Didn't like that, huh?
I mean, cavities just have nothing to do with teeth whitening. You could have perfect teeth and they could look all yellow and gangly.
Okay, that is what? Then they're not perfect teeth if they're yellow and gangly.
You could have, okay, correction. You could have perfectly healthy teeth that are aesthetically not appealing.
I feel like they're tied. I feel like they're linked. Do you not? I think if they're
I think that's your subjective opinion.
okay, probably.
That you're trying to make objective reality.
I have
Like, prove it. Check the Googs.
Check the Googs.
Let's see what Gemini has to say.
Look nice. I turned that off. Are you kidding me?
No, it's are you able to have healthy teeth that are not aesthetically appealing?
I feel like if you skew the healthy teeth
tied to unhealthy looking teeth.
Aesthetic. Yes, it is entirely possible to have teeth that are both healthy and aesthetic. So that's not what we're asking.
All right. Well,
I don't think this is gonna be a fruitful line of inquiry, but
I
fully acknowledge that yes, I do have hang-ups on that. So
touche.
Yeah. Yes. And we'll leave it there so I don't look like a complete shallow asshole. If it's not too late.
Are you just walking up to people before you're friends with them and being like, "Can I just let me just
go ahead and take a look and
no, the gum is bad there. No,
that's
no.
No, it's only a cleanliness thing for me. Like I don't particularly need an aesthetic. I would like to leave this topic, frankly. I would like to put down the shovel, please and thank you. If you have opinions about people's teeth, please write us until you think you can pitch.
One of my favorite things to do, though, is watch you dig yourself like a little grave. Not a big one, but like a little Steven-sized one that you like kind of curl into in the fetal position, and you're like, haha, it's my grave.
I just wanted to get out of the wind.
Yeah, exactly. You like cuddle the shovel while you're there. Like, my friend,
it's safer here.
My only friend.
I'd be taller if I was at sea level. Teeth whitening. I don't know. I don't know. Normally I have time to like rest and relax before these episodes, but it's like my brain has already been used all day and I had to interact with people. And so
our fans don't care about that.
No, they don't.
The hundreds of thousands of fans we have.
Our fan.
The hundreds of thousands of fans we have don't care about that.
No, and why should
our fellowship is not interested in your day and how tired you are. They're here for comedy.
They're here for pitching critiques
and for pitching critiques. That's what they're here for. I see you're drinking tea today.
Yes. Well, it's late. I'm not going to put caffeine. Well, it's decaf tea anyway. But yeah. Well, so no, because I have a hot drink and I have a cold drink at all times. So.
But of course. How foolish of me.
And this one's carbonated, so it gives you the mouthfeel. The Soda Stream lets me aggressively carbonate my soda water, which is what I need just to, feel something.
Just to feel alive.
I'm wild out here.
It's doing the beep. It's like, and you're like, no, more.
Yeah, more. Holding it down like you can take more. Teeth Whitening Strips, Peter. Don't get me off track. How dare you?
I'm so
What
sorry.
are we looking for?
I felt like we stopped talking about seltzer for a second too.
We were back on teeth, but we weren't talking about seltzer.
Oh.
All
right. Dancing on the line.
I got music.
I've got rhythm.
Got a little tap dance never happening on that line.
For anything more. You cannot start singing a musical number, like a well-known musical number, and then just leave me to my own devices. That's gonna end poorly for everybody.
Now I know how I can wind you up then.
Especially if it's I've Got Rhythm. Crazy for You, Gershwin.
Your favorite? Of all the songs.
Of all the ones you could have chose.
Yeah, you know how that one gets you going.
We were driving home. My girlfriend and I were driving home from Super Bowl Sunday. It was very late. It was dark. I was very tired. I was like visibly tired. I probably shouldn't be driving tired. And so I put
Yeah.
on the Broadway cast recording of Maybe Happy Ending, which is the like new show on Broadway that won Best Musical this past Tonys.
Yeah.
And I sang like the entire thing basically to myself while she like tolerated it and tried to sleep a little bit because it was just super late and we had to get home. It was like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
And we got back and I looked at her and I was like, I really appreciate you like letting me do that because it was the only way I was going to stay awake. And she was just like, I knew what I was getting myself into when I said I loved you the first time. And I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Yes, dear. Okay. My favorite. Well, first of all, yeah, the game was like, but the halftime show. Come on, that was
Halftime show was
next level. Ricky Martin is aging wonderfully. Spoiler.
Ricky Martin was like. He took my heart. He is using teeth whitening strips. He's using
something. He's using something because I saw memes where they were comparing him to Kid Rock. But my favorite meme so far has been the one that was like Kendrick Lamar sang in English and you didn't understand me either. Maybe the problem's you.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Oh.
Did you know that they actually got married? That couple? It was a real marriage.
Yeah. Something about it too. I didn't like when I was watching it, I was like, I don't know why, but like it felt real. Like it just felt like maybe I was sucked up into the moment.
It was real.
But it felt real. It was real. They have the best story ever now of any wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
How many marriages have happened during the halftime show of a Super Bowl? Precisely one. We all saw it. Yeah. No. So good stuff. But yeah, Ricky Martin for sure using those teeth whitening strips or some type of Illuminati secret celebrity thing that we don't have access to.
Blood transfusions, like he just looked so good. I don't know what he's doing.
I know. I'm like,
he's definitely vegan. He's got to be vegan.
He's got to be. He was clearly breastfed. What? How old is he now?
54. We looked it up.
Okay.
Because I was like, how old? Like, I need to know how old he is right now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He looks so good.
What's his diet? What's his regimen? Because holy shit.
Yeah. He's training with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock.
Okay.
He's part of the 430 Club. They all get together.
Really?
Oh, I got you. I
think they all work out together. That's weird.
I got you. You see how big my smile is? The only way this smile could get any better after getting you, Steven, is if I had teeth whitening
strips. Man, if we edited, we would use one of those, but now it just looks clumsy having 5 segues. Let's dally no further and get into it. So we talked about the price point. We talked about it's trending. It's top of the charts and sales at this very moment. So y'all got to get on it. Pitching teeth whitening strips. Obviously, we've talked about it before. We need the value, right? Now, benefit stacking is going to be very limited in this, obviously, right? Because it's doing one thing and one thing only. So we need to see this value to action bridge come into play. That's going to be strong. The value.
It's going to be all demo. Like I want to see someone have the strip on their tooth and then like rip it off and have a very clear like good tooth, bad tooth, like kind of vibe.
Well, they had better. I mean, they really had better.
It's like a lot of you should get this. It's so good. I use them and I'm not gonna like that at all.
Yeah.
Show me, don't tell me. There's that's really gonna be the breaker for this one.
Yeah.
Because there's no value stacking. There's not multiple use cases. The price point isn't very high. We're not looking for like this, life-changing thing. It's in the fucking name. Like teeth whitening strips. Just show me that it whitens teeth and I'll buy it. Like that's what I'm.
Yeah, we need to see time-based triggers. We need the value action bridge, the legitimacy of the scarcity, right, of it, because Fastmoss is saying there's over 30,000 of these in stock right now.
I could also get behind the credibility play. Like, I'd be interested if we find any dentists that are doing this and saying,
yeah,
I'm a practiced dentist and this and that, and I recommend this product for these reasons. It's safe on your teeth and yada yada yada. And I could really get behind one of those too. So
yeah. I'm worried that 10th dentist is just being a contrarian at this point. Let's get into pitches then. Yeah, I mean it's
just gonna leave that there, right?
getting nothing from me. Is this because I was too hard on you last time? This is your revenge. I didn't really think you'd hang on to things like that, but
I do.
clearly. Trying to steal my hat thing, trying to steal my all right, it's fine.
Next week, you're going to see me in a cardigan. I'm down in Florida. You're like, why are you wearing a cardigan? I'm like, I knitted it myself. You're like, you wouldn't have had time for that, asshole. It took me months to knit mine. Like, I guess I'm just faster. It's still got the tag on it.
You're like, actually, I found pitches for us to look at.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, let's watch. It's unmuted.
Use a fake, use a Fugazi. And these guys, I mean, at least they're trying a little bit. These are all fake knockoffs of the super viral Dr. Dent. These guys, the teeth whitening strips that whiten your teeth after just one use. They took me from that to this. You want to make sure you're getting the real ones so you're not getting these knockoff brands and not knowing what you're putting in your body. This is what you want to look for. Number one, it's going to say Dr. Dent, all one word, up at the top. That is the shop name. If it doesn't say that is the shop name, it's not the real one. Number two, they've sold 150,000 of these plus. If they've sold only like a couple hundred of them, not the real one. Number three, they are a gold star seller. That means they've been verified from TikTok Shop to have great customer service, good quality feedback scores from customers. Don't just get that being a fly of the night knockoff. They have over 7,000 reviews. Most of them are 5 stars.
Fly
These
of
are
the
flying
night.
off the shelves. And the reason why these people are
Why
copying
by
them is
night?
because they work that good and they're not painful for your teeth because they're peroxide free and enamel safe. So if you want to make sure you get the real one, I will always link it below, or just make sure you look for the things I just said and you're all good. Use a fake, use
Wait, what was the other thing she said?
a fake, use a Fugazi. And these guys
Fugazi. Use a Fugazi. Fugazi.
Is she from Jersey?
I don't know, man. But that
I
fly
feel like
of the night. Like,
fly of the night.
but this is another thing of like the Costa thing of like either what I'll say, because I was very harsh on the people that were doing the Costa sunglasses, going like, this is how you verify, these are how it's real.
Yeah.
And I have a similar critique with this, whereas like this entire post is about verifying the legitimacy of teeth whitening strips. I feel like if you have anything that's trending as much as this is, there are bound to be knockoffs, and maybe TikTok is more susceptible to that. But make your point and get in, get out. Like I don't need that. I just don't need it so much, right?
Fugazi.
It's a fly of the night operation.
Fly of the night thing. I have trouble even presenting a critique because I don't feel like her delivery fit either of the categories that we're saying are important to a pitch. Like, the only technical thing that I could really attach it to is we did get a before and after. That was helpful. She's shaking the hell out of the product. She's shaking it like it's a wine glass on ladies' night, and it's 3-for-1 drinks Thursdays or whatever. Like, we have problems there.
Yeah.
And personality wise, like her attention, like I guess she's okay with urgency. like the credibility, like she's not credible. She's just kind of showing you where to find the credible product. Like I almost don't, if this is a pitch, which obviously there's some element of pitching here because she's posting it to get commission, I don't understand the angle of it. Like you're almost looking for inbound leads at that point. Like this is not an outbound pitch. Like you're looking for someone who is searching for Dr. Dent and can't find it.
Yeah, the structure of this is a presumed sale that you are shopping for a specific, like, Dr. Dent teeth whitening strip, and it's my idea or my read on her is that this is like coming across as an expert and having that presumed of these, like the authentic ones which you are looking for because you are looking for teeth whitening strips, are these. Here's how you found it, here's how you verify it, and I verified it, and click the link below. So I definitely appreciate having a structure and having a very clear point of view and having all of that lined up. I fully recognize and appreciate that. I feel like it's just missing that little bit of connection between all of those ideas. And like you said, it's almost not even a pitch, so it's hard to like speak to that. But I don't know.
I think you could make it a pitch if we got a little bit of expo.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't so assumptive off the rip and we got a little bit of like, hey, so the biggest trending thing right now is these teeth whitening strips, and it's for this reason. Look at what they did to my teeth. Boom and boom. Pause.
Yeah.
Like let that sink in. And when you go looking for them, here's what you're going to find. Fake, 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 but and then roll from there. And now at least I've got some context because she just started like fake, fake, Fugazi, fake. I was already confused with what was happening and what the delivery's reasoning was. And then like if the train leaves the station and your crowd isn't on the train with you, then when you reach the destination, they're still at the station.
Yeah. The level of presumption was just a hair too much because that opening frame impact like got in its own way a little bit. And like you were saying, like they left the station. With this being such a high selling, like the top seller of the past 28 days, these numbers are going to be a little bit higher than previous ones.
Sure.
But the critiques stand. So wellness shifts, talking wellness supplements, serums and essences, and beauty supplements, they've sold 1.8 thousand in the past 28 days. Average video view of 5.6 thousand, 22.8 thousand followers, and a 0.74 engagement rate. So 0.74% engagement rate. So, respectable numbers. And we said $2 per, if all of these were teeth whitening strips, and it's about $2 per, that's what, $3.6 thousand. So
who are we?
Who are we, right?
Guys wearing hats. Just a couple white guys wearing hats.
Yeah, that'd be about, but that's what they did in 28 days, which is that's what he used to get a week. So I don't know. Who am I? Well,
yeah, but if it's supplemental income,
that's true. That's true. Not yeah. I shouldn't
posting a video or two, doing it for fun.
You're right. That was an ugly thing for me to do.
That was an ugly thing for you to say. Yeah,
it was. You're absolutely right. I was going down a bad road there. I shouldn't have. I apologize.
I'm glad you didn't get one of your fancy lights.
Fancy lights?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you said an ugly thing. I'm glad you didn't get one of your light rings that makes your face real bright.
Okay. Because then my face would be more illuminated and it would be more ugly?
No, because then your face would be illuminated. People would see the type of monster you are. That very nice woman pointed out all of the fake products that we shouldn't buy and exactly how to find the one that we should buy.
She's doing her best,
She's doing her best.
and you're a piece of shit.
And you're just fly to the night.
Just a fly of the night. Am I
criticizing her out of nowhere?
Okay, then here, this will distract you.
Bunch of fugazi, if you ask me.
Wait, what did she say? Who?
Fugazi.
Yeah, whatever it was wrong. Okay.
Bullshit or no bullshit? I see these Dr. Dents all over social media. People are putting them on. Their teeth are all white afterwards. Now, my teeth are not that bad or as yellow as some of the people that did it, but I'm going to try these and I'm going to see whether this is bullshit or not. It's really hard for me to believe. So here's how they come. They come in a pack like this. We're going to go ahead and open this up. It's a resealable pack. I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these out right here. I'm supposed to put them on top and bottom. I saw some of the guys were putting them on top only so you could see the difference between the top and the bottom. Inside there's 2 whitening strips, but I'm going to do the top only right now. From what I understand is you peel this off right here. I guess you stretch it out like this and then put it on your teeth. "30 minutes to an hour. We'll see what it looks like in 30 minutes. Okay, so this is a moment of truth. Is this bullshit or not? So it's actually been an hour. I ended up having to do some other stuff, but I still got this on my teeth. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. And it looks like I don't have any teeth left. Oh my God. Holy crap. It does work. Oh my. I cannot believe this. Oh my God, look at the difference. I've tried whitening strips. I've tried every single whitening strip there is, and nothing is like it. So it passes the test. This stuff's legit. So I'm going to go ahead and link it. This is a link right down here. Look at the difference between the top and the bottom. Go ahead and grab some of these. I think they're on sale or something. Either way, I don't really care what they cost. If they're really going to do this, we've got a wedding to go to. Teeth are going to be white. These are super cheap. Grab them right now. This is the link right down here. Click on the orange shopping cart. Bullshit.
Okay. Just clap right into that microphone. Yeah.
I will. I hope. I wanted to wake everybody up because they just saw something good.
That was so I started that really different than the way I ended it. I was ready to hate that. I was really ready to hate that. But something about his just authentic, I don't care. Like, how much did you love that line of, it's like, I think they're, you know what? I don't care what they cost. If I'd buy it.
If they do what if they make me look like this, it's worth it. They're cheap.
That was a solid line. That was
a little value build. Like, we're going to a wedding, and then all of a sudden I was thinking, oh my God, like things that I got going on in my life, like I need to buy these right now. So the value stacking, the benefit stacking is actually the different events and reasons for vanity that you would want to have these.
Yeah.
That's where the benefit stack lives. And he was like, he started to play with that for a second. And if he gave like 1 or 2 more, even better. But just the fact that it came out in the first place was great. I love the nonchalantness and his whole attitude while still maintaining urgency. The credibility was good. He was doing it in real time. Like, I believe that he had never used that product before, that he was curious about whether or not it was bullshit, and that he tested it for all of us so that we could benefit from the value he provided by being the test subject.
Yeah.
I'm all in on that.
He sped up, right? He sped the video up right when it needed to be sped up. He did the cut for the 30 minutes right when it needed to be done. Came right back in with continuing on with the pattern. It didn't feel scripted. If it was, great. So that's speaks to that authentic piece. But yeah, overall, I mean, I don't really have much for this guy. I'm sure he does quite well. Let's take a look.
I hope he's doing well, because that was a
Spy
solid
Guy
pitch.
Shop. Ideas Spy Guy Shop. Moisturizers, toothpaste, and teeth whitening. Total units sold in the last 28 days. 3.6 thousand units in the past 28 days. Average video views 22.6 thousand, 53,000 followers with a 0.66% engagement rate. Been posting since 2024. So Spy Guy Shop. That was great.
Thanks, Spy Guy Shop. That was dope.
Thank you for your service.
I really like that. That
Yeah.
hit all the, like, what was really nice about that is without it feeling orchestrated in any way, like it felt very authentically. He was just trying to shoot it, like almost with the same nonchalance that Natty was shooting it. And yet, and yet, like all the technical points that needed to be there in order for it to work were there, and still didn't feel like it was manufactured at all. Really nice.
Yeah. The only thing, especially compared to that first video where they showed an insert of the video of this is what it used to look like, he went through it and leaned in for the wipe for that wow moment. That was,
the wow
solid.
moment was awesome. I wish he could get the camera a little bit closer, but then it would have taken away from like what he was doing, which was just being like an authentic dude in front of a phone camera.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, he's doing well. The proof's
Well done.
in the pudding, right? Let's moving right along here.
The wrong way, and you can actually get double. I think I'm sitting around here. I have these white spots on my. People are cutting these the wrong way, and you can actually get double. I think I'm sitting around here. I have these white spots on my teeth, so we'll see how this goes. But the people say to stretch it and then put it directly on your teeth. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Here's the reveal. Oh, letdown. The big reveal. What do we think? Okay, definitely enough of shade, but you know, I got white spots, but you know, I'd use it again. People are cutting these the wrong way.
What the hell happened?
Oh man.
What is that? Everything that Spy Guy Shop just did, you just ruined. You proud of yourself?
Kind of.
Watch it again.
No, don't make me. Why can't we watch Shy Guy again?
We don't have to watch it again. And she's also cutting them in half, so she's not getting the back of her teeth.
No. Oh, honey. That's an oh, honey moment.
Aw, Puddin'.
Yeah. Okay.
Where to start? Do it over?
Yeah, reshoot the whole thing. Also, like, if you are going to post for commission, do not at least end on a product negative note. I'm all for authenticity. I'm not saying lie to consumers. I don't think that you should just like blindly support products because you're trying to sell them. That's not what we're saying here. But what we're saying is, in the wake of whatever honest opinion you have about a product that you are promoting for commission, you have to at least end on a positive note. The last thing I'm going to do is click a link if the last thing that I hear is, it didn't really work.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out.
The smallest of compliments I can give is she did use the chart to show where she was, and this is one of those stretching the truth things that, you know, make these types of things work. Is like teeth whitening strips, you're supposed to do it for a week, right? So getting that moment, you know, you can you can compile those images, right, to get the before and after. That's okay. That's part of the game. But like showing the quote unquote proof of like, here's where you are, so you can measure how far up the scale you went. I like that, but it
Yeah.
was it went about it in a completely terrible way.
Yeah, I agree that I did like that idea. If
So
executed completely differently than the way it was executed.
so for that reason, I'm out. Do let us know though. So you think you can pitch what your thoughts are, and also like hit us up on what we used teeth whitening strips. Did anybody hit us up about spin scrubbers? Let me check real quick. I don't see it. Okay. I should have checked beforehand. Do email us. So this is Faithful Doc. Okay. So they are not, they might be a content creator, but they are not a product. They don't have any, like, they don't have any products that they sell.
Okay.
So wait,
this,
was that
this
one
is,
even for commission? Oh, oops.
is this not a I'm selling this product?
No, it's eligible
Video?
for commission. It's eligible for commission. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, oh, are we just slamming somebody for not slamming somebody's regular post?
Yeah.
This sales pitch is shit. Like, I'm not selling anything.
A
No,
likely
it is-
story.
Yeah, that's what I would say too if I had sold 0 in the past 28 days, which is the actual number. 515
Yeah.
video views in the past 20 days with 647.2 thousand followers.
Wow.
15.53% engagement rate. So this might be eligible for commission. Maybe they're branching out. So they clearly get a lot of views. They clearly get a lot of engagement. I don't think they're a sales poster. I think they just made a video eligible for commission.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. But for those of you listening, the lesson that we learned there is authenticity is awesome. Say the good and the bad and the ugly about a particular product.
Yeah.
But always end on a positive note. If she had been like, man, these things are hard to put on, and oh, gee, they got stuck on my teeth, and now I got to go brush my teeth, and it was kind of a pain in the butt to do, but look at the difference. This is really awesome. I got 2 shades whiter in one application.
Yeah.
That is far more powerful than blickety blockety blue. The result kind of sucks. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, because you hit the nail on the head there of what I was thinking is that if you are framing it as this is an actual honest review, here's the actual whitening scale, here's the actual this. Most people show you the end result. This is after 1 session. It went up a shade, which is good. If it continues this, then you're going to have marked improvements at the end of the 7 days or whatever. But yeah, like it's didn't seem too enthusiastic, didn't seem like they were excited about the product at all. It was like a fact-finding mission, like the Spy Guy shop, or I forget what his actual handle was. What was it? Yeah, Spy Guy shop. He had that nonchalance about him, and that like, we're gonna see if this actually works, and it's like, wow, it does. That's
Which
it. Like,
also served as a good hook. It served as a good beginning hook. Like, he was just that was nice work. Good job, Shy Guy Shop.
Good job, Shy Guy Shop. We'll be talking about you.
Yeah,
we're entering you in the Magic John Hall of Fame. Okay, moving right along.
fake, that's fake, and that's another fake listing. There are so many fake listings you could just fall for out there. Know you have the right listing to the Dr. Dent whitening strips when you tap on the orange shopping cart below and it pops up with the Dr. Dent brand name and the gold star seller rating right underneath it. And if you scroll down even further, there's already over 24,000 units sold. Don't fall for all those fake listings out there because you never know what you're gonna get, what they're putting on the whitening strips, and they're not even gonna work. I left the real official list of these at the link down below so you guys don't have to go looking for it, which these are also on their biggest flash sale of the year, so you guys can get a really good deal on these. Just thank me later. That's fake, that's fake.
I'm not thrilled with these.
He had a
these
call to action.
credibility fake pitches. The call to action was good. He wasn't shaking the product as much. I feel like there was some there's more clarity in his explanation than in the first that we saw of this.
Yeah.
He was much better about articulating himself. I'm not thrilled by this style, and I don't understand if the goal is to get people to click the link and hopefully buy. I don't understand why this is designed, like how this is designed to do it. Like except that he's making it easy, that he's put the link below, which still requires more context and a different type of call to action than what is being provided. Like if the goal was get the consumer to click on my link because it's the easiest way to get the real item, then like you go through the education of, okay, these are what the fakes look like. This is what the real one looks like. And if you're watching this video right now, I made it super easy for you. You can just click my link below and that will lead you directly to the original one that you want to buy. Like a different type of call to action that makes the value prop, I have created ease of access for you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
yeah.
I don't know. I'm so torn with this kind of one because like he's got good engagement. He's got good like presence, and I can't really explain why. I can't put my finger on why, but that just might be old guy in social media. But the style it does not speak to me. And while you were pontificating, I was looking through the other ones that he has out there, and it seems like they all start with this is fake, this is fake, this is fake, and it's always in a triangle, and it doesn't matter what the product is. Yeah, it's clearly like a standardized template that he's using, but like I don't. Dr. Dent, like that's not a thing, right? Do I know who that is?
Dr. Doom is a thing.
Yeah, I know Dr. Doom. Unfortunately. But I think this is Luke.Fines with a Z. So rad. He's not gonna use the letter S. He's putting a Z in there because he's a little out of the norm. They have sold 5.2 thousand units. Average video views 21.2 thousand with 31.1 thousand followers and a 1.17 engagement rate. But his top products are tire repair and fitting tools, car audio, and car audio players. So this might be why like all of his other products that aren't those things fall within this like standardized format of like this fake, this also fake. Use good one. Which it doesn't particularly speak to me, frankly.
I'm out.
I'm out. Well, do you know what you might be in for? Man, I wasn't ready.
No, you did great.
Moving right along. Got a couple more. So what are we at? Almost there? Yeah, let's get through these real quick.
What the purple whitening strips versus regular whitening strips? I'm gonna see which one is actually better. These are my teeth before. Damn. Oh, they're here. Put the purple whitening strips on the top one. Don't forget to stretch them. Damn, so that's what I look like without teeth. Then we're gonna do the regular whitening strips at the bottom. Don't forget, stretch it all the way so you can get all your teeth. There we go. This should be interesting. We're gonna wait 30 minutes and be back and see the difference. I never tried nothing out like this before, and I'm actually interested to see how it comes out. This is the brand for the regular whitening strips, and this is the brand for the purple whitening strips. Now I'll be back in 30 minutes with hopefully whiter teeth. All right, 30 minutes passed. Now let's take them off. Do the bottom one first. Oh, okay, it looks pretty white. It don't look bad. Now let's take the top one off. What the? I may have overreacted. You're supposed to wipe them off. Oh shit! Yo, wait, am I bugging? Yo, wait, this one looks way whiter. Nah, what? White, yellow, white, yellow. The results are low-key crazy, but what's even crazier is I still have all these purple strips left. This was only after one use, so purple whitening strips low-key have to be better. You guys gotta try these out. Apparently, these whitening strips are made by dentists, so they're actually proven to work. They're having a massive sale right now. We can get a whole pack of 40 for the same price as the regular one, so I'm gonna leave the link right there.
Let's go. Respect the
We're
hustle.
back. We're back.
We're back, baby.
Back.
Dude,
He
the
hit
product
all-
comparison.
Yeah, product comparison. He hit all the value propositions. Like you could say there was no benefit stacking, but it didn't even like bother me, and I truly didn't even notice until I was like looking at my grading scale, because he was so in his voice. He was so enamored with the product. He like had the skepticism, had the reaction, had the wow moment.
Yep.
And then the comparison was great. Like there was, yeah. I mean,
Attention was awesome. I could watch him show products all day. He had a great personality. He seemed credible in his like conviction of just being an average guy trying shit out. And the one thing that I would say he could do himself a favor on is a little bit of call to action or urgency at the end. I think we just got like a really quick click the link below. It was almost like a haphazard, like it dropped off. I reckon if you had a conversation with him, he might even be the type of person that's like, I'm not trying to sell stuff. Like, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be pitchy. Like, because that, like, even when he said click the link below, it almost like trailed off. Like he was ashamed that he was going to say it. Like, you just got to click the link below. Like, there's an element of, if you're going to make it eligible for commission, like, be confident. And yeah, there are certain things that we need to do when we're pitching. That like require moving the needle on someone's ability to take action on it. Like that's
you have to put your thumb on the scale because you are selling. You have an objective, even if you want to do it ethically and honestly. Why? But no, I'm just kidding. You want to do it. I am. No. You want to do it ethically and honestly and in your own voice, and applying that structure to it just helps you go, right? It just helps that. And I agree. When he went into, they're having their biggest flash sale, that was the only piece that was not in his own voice. And that's why I think it stuck out to you as not being effective, right?
Yeah, so. I just, he can have a closing statement that is strong and confident and in his voice.
Yeah.
And like, I just hope that he finds that, because everything else was really solid. I love that he demoed two products, like the purple white versus the white. And I just wish that he had taken the scale out again and given us like a side by side on the scale, because he did it at first for his own teeth and was like, oh man, I'm pretty yellow. And then we never saw the scale again. So that's very nitpicky, but I think that would have enhanced a little bit of credibility on his demo as well. Good though. I want to buy from him.
Yeah. Well, teeth whitening is one of his top products. Trousers and wellness supplements sold 2.6 thousand units in the past 28 days.
Yeah.
Average video view is 43.6 thousand, 18.4 thousand followers with 1.75 engagement rate. And that's SSENSOO. Senso. Senso.
You're too
So
old.
yeah,
You're
great
too
job.
old to wrap your head around that one.
I am in active mental decline ever since I turned
That's-
41. Yeah.
That's Gen Z and younger understand the double S, triple O, double N, Senzo handle.
Is that what it is? Senso?
I don't look. I don't understand it. I'm just saying you're older than me, so you definitely don't understand it.
I can learn. I can be taught. All right, we got a couple more, and then our callback infomercial. Let's go ahead and check.
Oh,
This
we're gonna
one
do it
out
on a
here.
banana. Let's go.
Their whitening strip. I'm going to see if the whitening strips work in this banana because they're yellow like your teeth. You stretch them like this
Like my teeth?
and stretch them like this. I'm excited for the results from the purple one because they have really good reviews. So I'll be back in 30 minutes. I have the results. It's been about 30 minutes, so let's see the results. Okay. No difference. Actually made it darker. Okay, let's do the purple. No difference. Okay, now onto my teeth. No difference. All right, let's keep purple now. Oh, hell no. Okay, let me wipe this off. Dang, hold on, hold on, hold on. Am I tripping? Look at the bottom compared to the top. Look how white that is. That is crazy. I just brushed my teeth. As you can see, the whiteness is still there. A lot of people say, oh, if you brush your teeth, the whiteness is going to go away. That doesn't make any sense. And obviously, my whiteness is still there. And these are the only ones that I can afford that actually help me. So if you do want to cop, I'm going to leave a link to them. They help me, obviously, so they might help you. So I'm going to leave a link. I got you. Purple whitening.
Misguided potential.
Yeah, the banana thing. The reason it doesn't work is because bananas aren't teeth.
That's
So,
a very astute observation, Stephen.
yeah. If you had just run that by anybody, I think that could have.
I mean, at first I was like, cool, let's see how it goes, banana. But then he was like, that exercise yielded no result. And I was like, well, fucking why'd we do it then?
Well, exactly.
Like,
Why include it? But I will say it had a strong opening frame impact, and it certainly helped with retention because I wanted to see what the hell it did to the banana. So
yes, I agree with that. But also find something that if you're going to play that game, find something that it will do something to. Don't try it on a banana and then be like, oh shit, it did nothing to the banana. Great, you got fucking 100 other things in your house that you can mess around with. Like if you're going to put teeth whitening strips on a piece of fruit, like find a fruit that it works on. Maybe it works on an apple. I don't know. But
well, if you're working on the enamel off of your teeth, why not work off of enamel like on a cup or ceramic or something that is stained?
Sure.
Like a cup.
All those things.
Any of them.
But like, don't show me something that makes me feel like my time was wasted after it has been shown to me. I think that's a problem with the banana thing.
Yeah.
And then
but
the
other
teeth
than
thing,
that,
I was okay with the way he did it, but I was already a little peeved about the bananas, so I didn't give him as much grace as I gave the first few guys we've seen.
Well, so as I was prepping for our next little bit on this, I saw his numbers. You want to guess?
They're down.
No, sir.
They're up.
29.8 thousand with 1.3 million video views in the past 28 days with 38.4 thousand followers and a 1.75% engagement rate. That's
No
insane.
way. Good for him. That is
Yeah.
awesome. That is awesome. So what about that is working? I mean, I'll tell you what he really nailed was his wow moment. It was authentic. It was a strong wow moment. I was super into it. That was great. I guess the banana is the hook. And I'm into that. I just wish that
Opening
there was
frame,
some
yeah,
sort of
impact.
result. I just thought that I just wanted a result.
He has several videos of the teeth whitening strips out there specifically.
Does he have all different things in them? Is it like one's a banana and one's a...
Comment on the live. Don't text me directly. We have... You know who you are.
Are these the tens of thousands of fans we have?
You who are watching, stop texting me. Comment on the video. Or keep texting me.
The adoring fans. I love it.
Friends and family at this point. At this point, anybody that does start following us is a friend, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, so it's in his authentic voice. He has a following, and I think this is what speaks to, if you have a top trending product, then you do have to do something to distinguish your video from others. Otherwise, people will put it in their mental list of like, oh yeah, I have to get those, and then they'll just wait until they see it, or they'll shop for it elsewhere. So by having that opening frame impact, and maybe you've seen it before already, then this is the video you decide to click on, especially with somebody that's coming across as authentic as he is, of like, oh wow, this really works. Like the people that do that in their own voice, I think, are the most effective. And I mean, those numbers don't lie. So
yeah, I would celebrate that for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is this the last one? This is the last one. Nope. Yes. This is the last one of the teeth whitening.
Let's see if the...
Okay, let me pull it up. Sorry, I was blown away by the numbers. I wasn't quite ready.
purple whitening strips work. Let's see if the purple whitening strips work better than the clear whitening strip. I'm testing it on the lemon because the lemon is yellow like our teeth. They say to stretch and stick, stretch and stick. I'm really excited to try these purple ones because they had a bunch of good reviews, but the box does say wait 30 minutes, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, it's been 30 minutes, so let's see the results on the lemon. Clear whitening strip, bro, still yellow, and the purple whitening strip. Why is it still yellow? Okay, now for our teeth, clear whitening strip. Not bad, but still some yellow right there. And for the purple one, oh, what the hell is that? Hold on, let me wipe this off real quick. Yo, that's actually crazy. Look at the top compared to the bottom. And they said that white doesn't come off your teeth even after you brush your teeth. So I'm gonna go do that and show you guys the final results. Okay, I just brushed my teeth and they were not lying. I still have the pearly whites. Normally after using whitening strips, my teeth are super sensitive, but not these because they're non-toxic and enamel safe. Plus, these are the only ones that I could afford, and right now they just actually restock. So if you're lucky enough to see that orange link down below, make sure you grab yours before they run out again. Let's see if the purple...
This was everything that last guy did right, he did as a gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, why don't I believe him and I believe the last guy?
Well, I don't think that the lemon pop and thirst trap vibe first impression helps his...
Hold on. I need that sentence one more time.
I'll give it to you.
Please.
The lemon poppin' thirst trap vibe is not contributing to his credibility or authenticity whatsoever. it goes back to the guy that used the anal plug to break the screen protectors when we did the screen protector on the phone episode.
Yep.
It's this. I'm trying to get your attention, and I'm going to be very overt and exploitative about it, exploiting about it. And I don't. We've said we don't like it before. I just don't. I'm glad it was. Yeah, and I'm glad that it was a dude, because a couple of times in recent episodes it's been women, and I've had a lot of trouble even commenting on it because of my own sex and how it might come off in an episode like this to strangers.
Sure.
But now that it's a dude, I'm gonna like really point it out and be like, this is not the way you pitch or gain attention. It's just you're upstaging the product. You're exploiting the biology of your audience in a very subversive and manipulative way. And at the end of the day, you're not really letting us see your authentic self, because that guy doesn't walk around with lemons in his fucking drawers every fucking day.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, if you're not being your authentic self, even if an audience can't maybe articulate specifically why they feel that way, they know and can tell. And it works on either end of the gender spectrum, and it's, if you are doing it, I don't want to say for attention, but it's especially like the people that do that because they've been conditioned to do that, and they might not even know that they're doing that. That's just something that comes across. So when people are very clearly just trying this like attention grab, it has the exact opposite effect of, it makes people pull back.
Yeah, disappointing. My vote definitely goes to second to last. Spy Guy. I really enjoyed the gentleman with the short dreads that pitched.
Yeah.
Those were real highlights. And the similarities, I think the takeaways are the wow moment of showing the tooth, which, by the way, is supported even more by the fact that the purple stays on the teeth. So when they wipe away, that tooth is surrounded by purple, which is pushing away any perception of yellow pigment from your eyes in the first place. So you're getting like a double wow moment from that when you do it that way, which is really powerful. That has to be part of this. I like the benefit stacking that Shy Guy was starting with, thinking about events to which you would want your teeth whitened, like going to a wedding. I think that's an important piece that we could have seen more of. But the two gentlemen towards the end there were just really authentic and chill and awesome to watch. Like their attention score was very high for me in both categories.
Yeah.
Whereas Shy Guy, he was doing a product demo. I believed he was doing it authentically, but I didn't feel like he was speaking without motive. And I think like one of the beautiful things about the two gentlemen later is that they were speaking with motive. And I think one of the reasons why the last one didn't work for you is because there was too much motive.
Yeah.
And like with intent to manipulate.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's why like Spy Guy was a very strong pitch. I agree completely. But the reason for those numbers is that was very clearly a structured post, if not pitch. It had the opening frame impact, which got the retention the wow moment was there. So if somebody was going to buy this or even on the fence about it, they would more likely click that link because they paid attention to that video,
Yeah.
So lots of good stuff.
Any final thoughts for teeth whitening strips on your end?
Not particularly. I think you covered it pretty well. What was interesting to me about this product that we did was that this was one of the first times we got a real wide range of quality of pitches. We've had episodes doing this where you see like they're all kind of like or they're like, oh, these are all like real strong, and we're kind of like nitpicking. But here we really got like a vacillating, like this person sold 0, this person sold 29,000.
Yeah, it was cool.
There's a wide range, so interesting to see. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take ourselves back to 1994.
Wow.
I have a recipe I want to show you where I used those baked potatoes, and this is a recipe for what I call a potato skin casserole. Now I went ahead and baked these earlier so we could do this a little quicker. And let me cut off that micro crisp. You see, these potatoes look just like they came out of an oven, and they are wonderful and fluffy. Now I have never figured out where they get potato skins, so my recipe uses the whole potato. And let's get rid of that little end there. It doesn't look real appetizing. Just trim that away. When I was a kid, I always thought that they must get potato skins from what people left on their plates after they ate dinner, but I guess that's probably not true. All right. Now I've got a casserole dish here, and all I'm going to do is go ahead and lay these sections right in the dish there. And then just take a little fork and kind of smash them down a little bit. These are actually a lot better because they've got a lot more body to them than just the skins. You've got a lot of meat there. It's very filling. This is an excellent, excellent snack or a quick lunch for the kids.
Where's she going with this?
Now I like to drizzle a little bit of melted margarine across there.
What the hell's
I'm
the
going to
product?
cheat today and just use this little tube kind here. And then we want to add some grated cheese.
Squeezable butter.
And I like lots of cheese.
Was it the paper? Was it the thing? That was what?
Now, potato skins wouldn't be potato skins without a little crumbled bacon. So let me show you a fast, easy way to make that crumbled bacon in your microwave. What I do is I take a little pie plate and line it with a paper towel. That catches the drips. And this is just a little colander. Set it right in there.
But it's clearly micro crisp. Like micro crisp is the thing.
Bacon. And all I do
What's the product?
is go right along it like this, depending on how much you need. I use this when I make fried rice or baked beans, anytime you need a little crisp crumbled bacon. Now that'll fry up in the microwave in about 3 minutes. All the grease will drain away, and it looks just like this when you're done. And real easy garnish for salads or anything that needs a little crumbled bacon.
Is she showing the micro
Now, this is where we're going to use the micro crisp to brown the top of a casserole.
This is where we're going to use the micro crisp.
Pull off just about the length of the casserole. Now,
so it was the paper that wrapped the
I'm going to
potato.
have to trim this down a little bit. Remember, anytime you're cooking with this micro crisp, you want to be sure you're using an oven-proof dish, because any place where the micro crisp touches the dish, it's going to get very, very hot. So you want to be sure you have an oven-safe dish. I'm just going to trim away the edges and kind of round it off a little bit so this will fit right on top. And that should lay right on top of there. Maybe it's just a little bit long. Let's get rid of that little edge there. Okay, that's just about perfect. Now, again, you want to keep that micro crisp touching the food. So here's a place where you'll actually use your rack upside down on top of the micro crisp. That helps hold it down against the food. Remember, only the micro crisp rack is made to withstand the heat from the micro crisp. So don't use like just a little glass plate or something to do that. Always use your micro crisp rack.
Only the micro crisp rack.
For just about 3 minutes, just long enough
microwave oven?
kind of brown up the cheese.
No.
Okay, those should be ready. And believe me, you'll need some hot pads because these dishes are hot. Okay. Oh, those look great. Now, this may not be the neatest snack you ever had, but then when was anything that was neat good to eat? Let me slap this right on the plate there.
That's fair.
That's a fair point, Susan.
Now I've got a little bit of ranch dressing in that bowl in the center. They didn't tell me this was string cheese.
She's delighted.
This is the most excitement she's had.
Now we know why restaurants always do this in the back room. Okay.
She's got great
All right. Now I
batter,
like to garnish
frankly,
that
for
with
such
just a
a
little bit of chopped green
terrible
onion.
product.
And again, those trusty scissors. It's the easiest way to do it. Just snip them on there.
Authenticity out the ass, you know. I mean, she's.
Yeah, no, I
These are
love
terrific
her.
for a
I'm
snack
just
or
trying to
an
wrap my head
appetizer,
around what the
or with a
product
salad,
did.
You've got a super light dinner. Now I have a recipe.
Micro crisp.
Micro
So
crisp.
this, I didn't even understand it, and I still don't kind of. But what it is, it's a brand of microwave browning and crisping wrap that is primarily made of a specially coated paper, often described as like butter wrapping paper, that has a thin layer of aluminum dust or metallic susceptor material, so that it basically superheats in the microwave to create a crisp edge. Right?
That is definitely not good for you. Like, that is 100% not what you want to put on your food fucking ever.
It's to create crispy edges in microwaves, and that is wild.
Yeah, but like, just turn your oven on, guys. 425. Like 215 for our European viewers.
Yeah, it's like what are you really saving at that? I guess, I mean, you are saving some time, I guess, but like the cutting the paper, and like it's a special micro crisp rack, and like
the 90s were a wild time, man.
we
Like, do you
survived
think
it.
that there were people just like in like the QVC infomercial space, just like, yo, you think that they'll buy this shit too? Like, get this, it's a piece of paper, but it's like metallic on one side. It's covered in aluminum dust, really unhealthy for you. It gets in all over all the food. But
It's
what they're
completely
supposed to do is put it on the food and like push it down into the food, and then
Yeah.
it'll make their food crispy in the microwave.
Yeah,
And the
so
guy's
I
like,
think
like
she
an
made
oven?
those. Like an oven?
And it's like, yeah, but faster than an oven because it's the microwave. And it's like, right, but you could do that in an oven in a healthy, not dangerous
Heating
way,
metal-
right? And it's
metal
like, yeah,
dust.
but like, they
Yeah,
don't care about
but
eating
it's
metal.
faster.
It's faster. That's all they care about. Do we think people will buy it? And they're like, I don't know,
Dude,
but
what
if
do you-
anyone can get them to buy it, it's Susie. Bring Susie on it.
It's something else, man. Well, yeah, the 90s
Wow.
were just a wild, wild time.
And I'll never get those 3 minutes back.
Why would you want them? Why would you want them, Peter? That was playing silently in the background, so we are at a completely different point in the music. But folks, that's been it for another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch. I've been Steven Garrigan. That one's been Peter Roccaforte. We will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much.